LEAPMOTOR C10. You might be asking, what the hell is LEAPMOTOR? LEAPMOTOR is a new Chinese company. After two less successful products, Jeep and Citroën, the Stellantis group is planning a debut in the Indian market with a new brand called LEAPMOTOR, which is focused on electric vehicles. LEAPMOTOR is a Chinese company in which the Stellantis group holds approximately a 20% stake, which is again raising a Chinese question. And in India, no company truly wants that Chinese badge, much like MG Motors. You know how they showcase themselves as a British brand, but clearly, all their products are Chinese. However, despite this, the best-selling EV in India right now is the Chinese MG Windsor. Stellantis, on the other hand, is a large group that owns major companies like Maserati, Ram, Fiat, Dodge, Citroën, and Jeep. LEAPMOTOR, under the Stellantis umbrella, is expected to begin operations in India in 2025 or 2026, with the C10 and T03 likely to be among the first models introduced. While the initial plan was to launch LEAPMOTOR by the end of 2024, this has been delayed. LEAPMOTOR was founded in December 2015 in China. However, they didn't start selling their vehicles immediately. The first LEAPMOTOR vehicle to go on sale was the LEAPMOTOR S01, an electric two-door coupe, launched in the Chinese market in June 2019. Following this, LEAPMOTOR entered into an international joint venture with the Stellantis Group in May 2024, focused on expanding LEAPMOTOR's global sales outside of China. The LEAPMOTOR T03 and C10 were the first models launched in Europe, with sales commencing in several countries. Okay, that's the background for now. Let's get back to the video. Today, we're talking about the LEAPMOTOR C10. From the front, the first thing you'll notice is its headlight design. The front lighting of the LEAPMOTOR C10 is a key element of its modern design, characterized by a through-type LED light bar that spans the entire width of the front fascia and connects the headlights. Through-type light bars are a growing trend in electric vehicle design, often associated with a clean and futuristic aesthetic. I don't know, but in this C10, it looks kind of weird to me. The C10 features sharp and geometrically shaped multi-beam LED headlights. The front bumper has a more squared-off design, and a prominent trapezoidal lower grille is present, often adorned with rectangular smoke black trim, adding a touch of robustness. On either side of the lower grille, you'll likely find L-shaped air intakes, contributing to a tougher and more imposing stance. The grille area itself has a distinctive dumbbell shape. From the side, it looks good and gives off a Porsche-like feel, especially from the rear half of the C10. The door handles are expected to be flush-fitting or concealed, enhancing the modern and aerodynamic appearance. The wheel arches might be slightly squared, contributing to the robust look of an SUV. Depending on the trim level, the C10 could feature 18-inch or 20-inch alloy wheels, influencing the overall stance and visual appeal. The side profile will likely showcase a relatively high ground clearance, around 180 millimeters. A shark fin antenna is usually present on the roof. The LEAPMOTOR C10 is equipped with near-field communication (NFC) key functionality. This likely means you can use an NFC-enabled card to lock, unlock, and start the vehicle by tapping it on a designated sensor, possibly located on the door mirror or the wireless charging pad inside. Smartphone app. A dedicated LEAPMOTOR smartphone application seems to be a central part of the keyless entry system. This app will likely allow you to lock and unlock the car remotely, control other vehicle functions remotely, such as preconditioning the climate control, opening the trunk, and potentially more. Act as a digital key, allowing you to start and drive the car without a physical key or NFC card. Bluetooth keyless entry. The C10 also features Bluetooth keyless entry, which should automatically unlock the car when your paired smartphone is within a certain proximity. It's a mid-size crossover SUV with a length of around 4,739 to 4,740 millimeters, a width of 1,900 millimeters, and a height of 1,680 millimeters. with a wheelbase of 2,825 millimeters. These dimensions suggest a spacious interior. From the back, the full-width LED light bar across the rear of the C10 is a design element that is also prominently featured on many modern Porsche models, such as the Macan and the Taycan. The rear bumper is generally clean and uncluttered, with a focus on smooth surfaces. A roof spoiler is often included to add a sporty touch and improve aerodynamics. The LEAPMOTOR name is usually centrally positioned on the tailgate. The rear window is generally large, providing good rear visibility. The overall design aims for a simple yet sophisticated look, avoiding overly complex or busy styling elements. Alright, let's take a look inside the LEAPMOTOR C10. The dashboard typically features a horizontal and uncluttered design, emphasizing a sense of spaciousness. There are no physical buttons for hazard lights, volume, and climate control (AC). These are integrated into its central touchscreen interface, which supposedly reduces distraction and improves reliability and immediate response. However, this is common these days, and you can also find this in Tesla vehicles. The use of high-quality materials and a clean color palette, often light and airy, contributes to a premium feel. The fit and finish are good. However, it can also evoke the impression of an aftermarket upgraded interior in this color. Do you feel the same? Large central touchscreen. Expect a sizable touchscreen, likely 14.6 inches or larger, serving as the primary interface for navigation, media, climate control, vehicle settings, and potentially more. A separate digital instrument cluster for the driver will display essential driving information like speed, range, and energy consumption. The size is often around 10.25 inches. The center console is usually clean and features a wireless charging pad for smartphones, cup holders, and potentially some storage space. A multifunction steering wheel with controls for audio, cruise control, and other vehicle functions is standard, featuring a flat-bottom design for a sporty feel. As a mid-size SUV with a decent wheelbase, the C10 offers ample legroom and headroom for both front and rear passengers. A large panoramic sunroof with an electric sunshade is available, enhancing the feeling of light and space inside the cabin. The C10 is a 5-seater SUV with a traditional 3-seat bench in the rear. Thanks to the C10's wheelbase of 2,825 millimeters, the rear seats offer generous legroom and headroom, even for taller adults. The rear floor is almost completely flat, which is a significant advantage for passenger comfort, especially for the middle occupant. The standard boot capacity is 435 liters. When the rear seats are folded down, utilizing the 40-60 split, the boot space significantly increases to 1410 liters, providing a large cargo area. This boot space is comparable to other mid-size SUVs in its class, making the LEAPMOTOR C10 a practical option for those needing both passenger and cargo carrying capabilities. And the pricing. If the C10 comes as a CKD, completely knocked down unit and is assembled in India, competitive pricing between 13 lakh to 22 lakh ex-showroom would be possible. Importing it as a CBU, completely built unit, would almost certainly lead to a significantly higher starting price, making it a less viable market entry strategy for a relatively unknown brand. Therefore, expecting the initial LEAPMOTOR C10 models to be assembled in India from China-made CKD kits is a logical and widely anticipated approach to navigate India's tariff framework and achieve competitive pricing. So, that's the LEAPMOTOR C10 for you. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews coming your way.